best anime of the week, bitches. Yeah, I hope you like the new opening. Let me know what you think about it. I put a little bit of work into that, but I hope you guys enjoy that one. I personally like that one. Opening one is the best. But welcome, guys, to best anime of the week. Finally, we're back for the new season, winter, and pretty much if you guys don't know how it works around it, I'll give you a little rules of what best anime of the week. Pretty much, I'm going to be talking about 5 anime. They can be ongoing, they can be seasonal, they can be specials, movies. So the first week, we're just going to talk about the seasonal stuff because I think that's all you guys really want to talk about right now, the new winter stuff. And personally, I'm going to give you like what's happened during my week, what's animes I've watched, you know, what all that sort of stuff. And then as well, we normally do some comment section, a little comment section, see like what are my favorite comments that I got for this week, and a little ranking system. We'll only just have personally how my week was and this rankings like going so far, but leave your comments down below if you want to see the rankings. You know, let me know what your anime's week were, and then we'll tally it up to see what your anime of the weeks are as a whole community, because I am there interested. So, and not to mention, if you want to hear the last season, it's all going to be reset. Don't worry about that. Like, it's not going to be like Kill la Kill, just like us like stomped everything out last season. So don't worry about that. It's all going to be restarted regardless of it. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen now. And pretty much throughout the whole of this season, you know, people be talking about, oh, this is going to be hype, this is going to be fucking amazing, this is going to be great. Like, I've been seeing winter from like what I've seen, and personally I've been into like sort of seasonal stuff and pretty much anime as like 3 years now. And what I've seen is that winter is that slow period. It's a slow chill back, don't really, you know, have a grip, a full attention about it, and it's just normally a lot of leftovers or just other stuff a lot of people don't really care about, and that's like I'm fine with that. Actually, there were some really good ones. I'm not saying like all the ones I've seen so far are bad, but they're not amazing compared to some others. Like, normally it's spring and summer where the good stuff is at. Like, that is where the crazy stuff's at. And so far, even though not all the animes have come out yet, so this is just still my opinion so far, what I've seen so far haven't got me fully locked, like unlike other seasons I've seen like last year. But for what I've seen so far, I've tried to watch most of all the stuff. I think I hadn't seen Super Sonica, the animation, that I hadn't seen that. I haven't seen, there's like one that's pronounced like Tuaru. I know it's not Tuaru index, but it's like the plain one, if people know what I'm talking about. I can't remember what the English name is called for it, so forgive me for that. And even though I've seen like absolute rubbish, which I'll get into a minute with recently, my sister is unusual. If you guys have not seen that, just like just keep it that way. That was disgusting, and I've heard people try to defend that trash, and I was like, get the fuck out of there, that is disgusting. Like, that is people like freaking knock Orimo for that stuff, but jeez, this series, first episode, crap animation, crap music, like character designs were like the only thing good. Like, the rest was trash. The story, the guy who made this should be disgusted. Like, you really got nothing else to write than just disgusting shit. Like, that's what I think about it. It's like, ugh, I just don't want to talk about it no more. But so far, the season has just been chill, enjoyable, except for that I just brought on pure rage. But like, overall, it's been enjoyable so far, and I still say I want to see some of the others that come out. I'm definitely looking forward to Nisekoi when that comes out next week. I think it comes out on the, actually it comes out on the 11th, I believe. But let's get on with my top 5 animes of the week. So starting off on number 5, we have Nobunaga the Fool. This is all going to be seasonals, may I remind you. So if you haven't got one of your series that can continue on and on, like Kuroko or Naruto, One Piece, then I am sorry, but it won't be on it. But Nobunaga the Fool, slow first half, I will say, so that's why I didn't make it that high on this list. And it was more world building than I thought with the characters, and I was more interested in the characters. Yeah, I know the characters, you know, from the historical periods, you know, like Joan of Arc, you know, Nobunaga Oda, Hideyoshi, you know, Mitsuhide, like Leonardo da Vinci, like all these interesting characters from history, and you didn't do more with them. I was like, you got these most colourful characters, you're in space, you got Megs, and it's like, oh, let's talk more about the world in his castle. It's like, nah, I really wanted to see more of this series so far, but I would go say the second half was where it picked up, and it was a lot more interesting. definitely want to see more of Nobunaga the Fall, but it's a toss-up whether or not I'm going to keep reviewing that or not. That really does depend on episode 2 if it grabs me, because now it's going to go into the neck fighting stuff and the action, and then a little bit more into the series. So Nobunaga the Fall, I think it deserves number 5. Number 4 this week is Noragami. It was a chill when Bleach meets Hakusho meets Akana of Familia, which I really don't want to say Akana of Familia too much because that was a terrible series. But when it was like a very slow start with, you know, Yamato the God, like it was very chill. I enjoyed like the fighting, the colors, the opening. The opening is so good. I love that fucking opening done. I think, yeah, I forget what the band's called, but that is very good. I love the English mixed in with it, like and a little bit, you know, just the Japanese. It's just so catchy with the guitars and all that. I love it. The series itself, very chill, very fine. I want to see like those common that someone left saying, you know, oh, they changed a few things from the manga, which personally I don't mind, honestly, as long as it makes an episode a little bit more interesting, like with a little bit of action, a little bit of comedy, you know, and the storyline, which I'm interested with the main girl, and also as well with Yato, how their relationship's going to be now, with her having her soul like pulled out pretty much, and just overall, like, Noragami is interesting. Number 3 on this, we have Witchcraft Works with Kagami. This series was very fun. I was a little bit like, what the fuck at start, you know, with this girl and this guy, like, so like how their relationship and him getting attacked by rabbit cats, like with CGI rabbit cats as well. Like I said, the CGI to them was like, a little bit, was a little bit like off with that. But the series itself, I like the characters I've seen so far, and I like where it's going with the premise. So I say it's really enjoyable so far. Just like the little icks were like that, and not to mention we've got all these like main like antagonists, all these witches now coming into the school system. It sounds interesting, and I think I'll really enjoy it. Number 2 on this list, we have Space Dandy. More on talking about the Space Dandy dub that you can watch on Toonami, which you should. And now I've heard people complain about the like sub versus dub, say, oh, the dub, they changed this in this line, it changed that, it had different meaning to it. It's like, Space Dandy, Dandy is the most dandiest man I've seen. He's chill, it's amazing. This series itself, I can chill to it. I love watching this. Like, that first episode I've rewatched a couple of times already because it's enjoyable. That's something you could show to people. Like, I really, not that my sister is unusual stuff. That is, you do not show anyone that. You do not even talk about it. You do not even watch that. Space Dandy is just so chill and enjoyable and fun. That's the more important part. It was fun. Like, the dub as well was really good. Like, I think the main guy, Dandy, is done by the one who does Toriko. I know the one who does the robot is done by Conan Edogawa, you know, Case Closed, you know, Tic Tac Conan, amazing shit. And it was just, I think the one who does Meow, I think he's someone in, not Blue Exorcist, the Grey Man, I think. I know I've heard something. I know one of the doctors, he's Jacuzzi in Batno. So they've got a really good cast, like, just because they want to change a little things, it's like, it's not going to be a perfect translation. No, there's no such thing as, like, you know, a perfect thing. They have to change stuff so, like, the English audience would understand a little bit more than Japanese. It's just, you get used to it. But overall, Space Dandy, amazing. Really enjoyed it. And number 1, I had to talk about this. Number 1 had to be Nobunaga. This series so far is my favorite. I fucking love this episode. Ogre for the motherfucking win. Jack the Ripper, Gandhi, Isaac Newton. If that is some Hanji shit right there, Hungry Joker, I'm just gonna flip my shit. I really fucking am. Interesting start. Okay, I will admit as well, this is why the series isn't perfect yet. The start with it was a typical start, you know, ditzy character, a little bit of an outcast, you know, don't have any friends, you know, all that sort of stuff. It really picked up at the invasion, and I really got interested in it. And overall, that opening, oh my god, the opening, respect for the dead man. You respect this fucking series, because that was amazing. I loved that. And that is my number 1. Let me know what you think in the comment sections down below. Like, that is all for me. I want to say thank you very much for watching. Remember, Savagezweipanda, sign out, and I'll see you guys next time.